Alright, man. We're gonna try this again. Son. Alright. Father Jesus, please give me the ability to just speak and to just impact people. Lord God, that my story be a testimony, that my story be something that can just push people to just do good things. Lord God, I pray that you use me as a vessel in your kingdom. And Lord God, I just pray that you be with me, oh Lord. In your holy and mighty name, Lord, I pray with thanksgiving. Amen. Okay, yeah, what's up, guys? It's been a while, It's been a while since you've seen your boy here live in the flesh, recording and stuff like that. Honestly speaking, yeah, there's been a lot that's been going on with me, and to tell you the truth, I have been struggling, with some stuff. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. For those who, obviously, bit of changes, I try and change it up a bit. I cut my hair. I feel like I wanted to start again, so y'all let me know how you guys like the new look, with the beard and the hair and stuff like that. But just having fun with it, But yeah, I haven't been recording for a while, and to tell you the truth, the reason why I have not been recording is because I feel empty. At least I felt empty. I felt like for the longest of time, even before I started recording, I was so focused on just reading, writing, like when I say writing, I mean journaling, and even writing the book, and just reading the Bible, and just being so into these bits that would give me so much knowledge and insight. It was like when I started recording, it was like my focus switched from being poured into to pouring out, and it's like I wasn't able to kind of do both. It's like I was recording videos, editing videos, looking for guests, and just focusing on growth and focusing on impact in that sense. What ended up happening is I did too much, and I ended up feeling empty because everything was going out, nothing was coming in. So that's kind of where I was. And another reason why I kind of also lost the passion or the vigor to get up and to go record videos and stay up till 2, 3 a.m. editing and have 3 hours of sleep and go to school feeling accomplished, because yeah, I did that. The reason why is because I kind of was basing my metric of success on the wrong things. I really focused myself on the views, the comments, the likes. I was just like, yo, if this video doesn't get at least 500 views and at least I don't know, 20, bro, I didn't even have goals. I just wanted to see the video do well. And when the video did well, nothing even changed. So it's just it's so weird. It's like a lose-lose, because I win, I still lose because nothing's different, and I lose because I didn't win. You understand? And so it's just come on, bro. And that really did mess me up. And it's not even I really do, don't get me wrong, I really, really, really appreciate the people who have been with me from the beginning, the people who comment, the people who like, the people who message me, the people who reach out to me, the people who I see in public who just tell me that they watch the show. If I don't show it, I'm sorry. I really do appreciate it, because it's because of the people. It's because of y'all seeing the impact that I'm doing. That's what allows me to keep going and stuff like that. So yeah, but as you know, anybody who is ambitious, if you're a creator or if you're an entrepreneur or if you're just doing something, you always want to do more. You always feel like you should be doing more. And honestly speaking, I think the truth is that I was underestimating the amount of time it takes to get to where I want to be, and overestimating my abilities to take myself there. And that really messed me up. So for those two reasons, I was like, peace out. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna focus on myself. Another reason too, I stopped focusing on myself. I stopped working out. I wasn't eating the best. To be frank, I never really ate the best, but I wasn't eating the best. And yeah, I just wasn't really taking care of myself. That's it. And I was like, now that I'm going to this summer break, let me focus on myself. Let me try and see what I can do to better myself. And so I was like, okay, let me actually focus on that. No more distractions, no more talk. I didn't want to announce it that I'm taking a break, and I'm just I just want to just take my break, just go and do my stuff. And so for the past like 2-3 weeks, I've been locking in, in terms of like my food and my health. Shout out to mommy because she put me on. She helped me get on the right path. I started cooking healthy foods. Started tracking what I eat. I started going to the gym consistently. I've been going to this gym called D1 Training, bro. That thing will tire you out, man. But it's good. And I've just been focusing on bettering myself. I also started journaling again, which by the way, big win because this thing it's been phenomenal. Like just getting my thoughts on the paper has been very good. I also started reading again too before bed. I realized that whenever I read, the reason why I stopped reading too is because whenever I started reading a book, I'd always feel sleepy. But then I was like, that's low-key a good thing because I'm trying to sleep early now. So what I can do is put that book by my bedside, read before I sleep, and I'll just read until I get tired, which will probably be about taking about 30 minutes. And I'll just sleep, knowing that I've read for 30 minutes and I'm sleepy. So I was like, let me just be smart about it and just not try and fight it, So I started reading again. It's been very good. I started listening to audiobooks too, podcasts. I just started really going back to the stuff that really helped me. And that's kind of the lesson I even want to share with you right now. It's just to not be afraid to go back to the source. Like in life, a lot of times we like to focus on the gift that is given to us. We like to really focus. And in this instance, the gift is like my platform, the podcast and stuff like that. But I wasn't focused on the person who gave the gift giver. The source of the goodness that I have been blessed to receive. And when you don't do that for a long period of time, you end up coming up empty. That's what happened to me. So the lesson here is to not be afraid to go back to that source and to really plant yourself and stay rooted in that source and the gift giver, because the gift giver means they can give more gifts. The gifts can give more gifts, but the gift giver can give more gifts. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been trying to get back into it. I've been trying to really grow closer with God, and it's not been easy. Trust me, it's really not been easy. But hey, now it's been a good journey. It's been a good journey. Another thing too I've also been struggling with is being complacent. I always like to think of myself as I'm doing well, and because people people come and tell you oh, you're doing so well, I'm proud of you, and I'm just like, yes, that's so good, but then I also don't want to get to my head. But I was low-key getting to my head because I was just like, hey, I'm doing good, I can chill, I can relax because I'm doing good, But no, that's not it. That's how people pass you up in life. You gotta stay hungry, stay active, stay on it. That wasn't me, bro. I wasn't on it. I was just chilling. And then I'll gaslight myself and telling myself you didn't do today, but honestly speaking, what are your other people doing? Come on now. No. God has selected you for a reason. He selected you for a purpose. And you saying that is you saying, I don't want what you're giving me. I don't want what you have for me, which is crazy. So I had to really course correct on that one. It's been a journey of self-reflection and different realizations and just thoughts that have come to my mind and clarity basically. And so right now where my mind is at is less on the performance in terms of the videos. I feel like right now I'm trying to really adopt this new perspective of videos and not really looking at it as a performance type of thing. Rather looking at it that, am I being faithful to the works that I'm doing? Am I really locking in with what I gotta do? Am I taking care of business in terms of being faithful to the kingdom of God? Because hey, now that's literally the only way. So whether this video does well, whether it doesn't do well, honestly, I just pray that God is pleased with what I'm doing. At the end of the day, if that's the case, hey, I'm cool, I'm happy. So. Right now that's kind of what's been going on with me. In terms of new videos and stuff like that, I don't know. We're gonna try, but at the end of the day, right now, I am taking the time to focus on myself. If I do post stuff, I don't think it'll be with guests just yet. I think it'll probably just be me and the camera, me and y'all. We gonna have some conversations and stuff like that. I have a lot of stories, a lot of things that have happened to me that I would love to share, story times and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, just message me, put it in the comments, interact. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you lot think, because it's you guys, bro. I do this stuff for y'all. So that's what's been happening with your boy. I've been a little quick update into life. I don't want this video to be super long, but we're gonna try to grind it, try to make it through, trying to push. But yeah, that's what's been happening. You know? Now, the lesson from this video: before the sun is going down, sunlight is late in the evening. See, you always have to make sure that you have a lesson. Always make sure that you have a lesson to whatever thing you're going through right now. Like, if you're going through something right now and it's just not good, it's not nice, at the very least, think to yourself, what can I learn from this? Because I can tell you for a fact that later on in life, that story will be used to help somebody. And you need to have a lesson to share with them to help them out of that situation. Because honestly speaking, it was somebody who had gone through something that I went through that was able to really give me some insights that could help me in terms of like, oh, this is what they learned from their situation. So, yeah, man, you got to think about it. And if you struggle to get that clarity, you feel like your mind's all jumbled up, journal, hop in that journal, bro. Just write. There's no structure. It's you, bro. Write what you want to write. If you want to draw. If you want to do a mind map, do a mind map. Like, just put it on paper. Think on paper. And most importantly, bro, pray about it, bro. Go to Jesus Christ, bro, and know that there's no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. You have to know that, man, because for the longest of time, I used to really like blame myself and have this amount of like shame and like, oh, I'm playing around, and like that used to really affect my mood. But then I was like, I serve a redeeming God. Like, I said, somebody who can like, redeem the unredeemable. He can make people into brand new creations, bro. So why can't he redeem me? Why can't he fill me up? I'm like, bro, come on now. God, that's it. So that's really helped me to get my vim back, and my joy and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's been happening with me, honestly, with the show and stuff like that. You guys just let me know. Let me know what y'all want to do, what y'all want to see. And yeah, bro, let me see if I missed anything. I'm hoping that I didn't miss anything, and I'm hoping this video is fast enough, because I don't like talking. That's a lie. I like talking, but yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get it. I know this video is a bit long. Yeah. I don't know if I've already mentioned it already. If I have, this is gonna be cut out. But don't tell everyone your plans. That's why I didn't want to record this video immediately. I wanted to go through it a bit. I wanted to start working on myself before I then be like, yo guys, I'm doing this. I don't want to just say, guys, I'm going to. No, I'm doing. It's different. It's a different mindset. Because when you tell people what you're doing, that's how you start procrastinating. That's how it's hard to stay consistent. So, little piece, little 10 piece. That's what's happening with me. I love to interact with y'all. Y'all can talk to me, but I'm trying to build that type of relationship. So thank you everyone who has watched, who has shared, who has commented. I really do appreciate you guys. And yeah, we're gonna try and keep the content interesting. We're gonna try and just like make stuff fun, make stuff new. Comment to people you want to see me collaborate with, have on the show. People who have messaged me, emailed me about coming on the show, and I've not gotten back to you. I'm sorry. As you can see, right now, not the best time for shows, not the best time for podcasts, but I have seen it, and yeah, thank you for reaching out. Like, it do mean a lot. And so this year is not over yet. We're going to the 8th month of the year, and trust me, these next 4 months are gonna be huge, like huge. So yeah, without further ado, I believe in you. We believe in you. Go make the world a better place, and remember, don't just live life, but thrive. Please, I beg, God, let the lighting be good, and let this video be recorded to the max. I think, God, I beg. I've been sitting on this ledge, bro, this wooden ledge with ants, bro. Yeah, man.